All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second game in this round. You might be surprised to see that the Emperor is casting this. How is that possible? The Emperor won first game in this round. So yeah, that was quite an exciting game. But yeah, so this round is a special round where we have a monument, and when you claim the monument, first it counts down from 500 years and keeps counting down until 100 years. If someone then captures it, if it's below 100 years, it will be reset to 100 years. Okay, so it's a bit shorter in that sense than a wonder countdown. And so what we see now is Peter Host not claiming it yet. He could have. He could have. Anyway, so let's have a look at the map. Peter Host here. The Italians, very good all around civilization. Good archers, condottieri. Then we have Herr Akker. Herr Akker is the Burmese. And let's see what the Burmese are good for. Yes, so just to note that the Ghost Lake has a lot of sheep. So this means scouting early onto the lake is probably a good strategy. And we see that some of the sheep are going in the direction of Herr Akker. Actually, still a lot of sheep unclaimed at this point in the game. I think they should have been claimed a lot earlier. Peter Host, yeah, claiming some sheep. Food, please. Also, is he actually? No, he's not. Yeah, he's claiming the sheep. A bit of scout fighting, you know. Who gets the sheep in the middle? That is actually quite important because this game doesn't have much food. Not many resources in general. So probably end of the game, quite a lot of trash units. So let's see. So on the ice, okay, so a lot of scout fighting already from the start. In the countdown has started, and we see here that it's Herr Akker at the moment who has the monument. Okay, very interesting. Well, I mean, the countdown started, but it doesn't really mean anything at this point in the game. Although you do get some resources, actually, when you have the monument claimed. So look, some boars. Yeah, Akker luring another boar. There we go, food please as well. There we go, so this is interesting. So it might be worth noting at this point at the Couch Cup, we only have two options left for our winner, and those are Peter Host or Radinovic. That means that Food Please and Herr Akker now have the power to decide the ultimate winner of this Couch Cup. So what will they do? That will be an interesting thing to see. Okay, so let's have a look. Akker has the Burmese. Burmese is generally good. Let me just reduce the game sound. I just realized it's a bit loud. Mix. That is strange. I don't seem to be able to reduce the game sounds. So a quick look. Oh no, it should be okay. Alright. So, yes, Burmese. They have their Aramba units. Cavalry, monks are quite potent. Lot of scouting in the middle. Very interesting. Yeah, and now it's Radinovic. Yeah, I guess the players are trying to get the extra resources from the monument. That's why they're all running around there. Okay. And then Food Please. Food Please is The Ethiopians, I think. And the Ethiopians.
Still yes.
Let's have a look. The Ethiopians.
Probably a castle already.
Good archers. Shuttle warriors. Yes, we've seen those in action already. Monks get some technologies, but not all of them. Very solid economy. Yeah, crop rotation. Weak cavalry though. Yeah, I don't know about that Civic. Oh no, he is the Burmese. Let's have a look. Burmese, I thought Akar was the Burmese. Akar is Vietnamese. Yes, so he already knew all the locations. Okay. What about Radinovic? Radinovic, the Japanese. Oh, I don't think I've seen the Japanese that often. Let's have a look. The Japanese are good for. The players seem to be quite amused when Radinovic shows the Japanese, and now he actually chooses to play it. Good for infantry rush. Okay. Archery units are good. Monastery tech tree. Okay, yeah. I guess generally the players should have quite good civs for a late game trash unit war, which we'll probably see. Okay, but this is interesting. Militia at the monument from Food Police. Yeah, he really wants to keep those resources flowing, I suppose. If we look at the resources, yeah, Food Police has the strongest economy at the moment, which is unusual for a Food Police economy. Let's see, what else can we see here? So the reason I'm not doing this in Capture Age is, 35 villagers, Peterhouse 28, Radini Reach 28, and Akker 26. Yeah, so Food Police just has a very strong start. A Drush here from Food Police and Peterhouse space again. That is very interesting. I don't think it's gonna achieve much. In a free-for-all, it's not a good strategy, but I guess Food Police thinks, well, I don't want to let Peterhouse win the Couch Cup, so let's drush him a little bit. Kill his deer now. That's the only thing he can do before this militia goes down. Yeah, so it's the only action here in this game so far. So unclaimed sheep here for Food Police. The edge of the map. Okay, he's already switched to farms. Is he taking berries? The berries are gone. Okay. And in terms of walling, I think there's a lot of walling opportunity here. And that might be a good strategy to just wall and boom. But yeah, Freddy walling. So we see how Akker to the Castle Age as the first one to go to the Castle Age. 28 pop fast castle. That is interesting. What is Food Police doing with all his resources? Did he click up? No, why did he not click up yet? That is ridiculous. Okay, let's have a look. Also walling now. And trying to claim some more sheep. But for the rest, I don't know what Food Police is doing here. It's trying to do some scouting. for Ferdinovic is completely walled. Actually attacking the villager. Villager should just fight back. Yeah, it's doing that. The scout is nearly dead. What is Peter Host doing here with this forward villager? That is something. Building an outpost. Okay. Interesting. Guess he doesn't want to be surprised by Herr Akker. So generally, I would say I like the walling from Footpiece. It's taking quite a lot of land here, and the resources inside it. Ferdinovic is also doing a good job. I hope he realizes that he's still open. I'm not sure if he does. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, he can't see it. Okay. Well, on the other hand, yeah, Peter Host also walled. Yeah, I like the walling there too. It's pretty good. Also taking quite a lot of land, not too greedy. Akker, on the other hand, not walled at all. Not really. I'm not sure if he's planning to. In that case, the monument is now Peter Host's, and the resources that flow from it. And but it's Herr Akker with the strongest economy at the moment. Ferdinovic lagging behind a little bit. And let's have a look. What is going on? Here, little scout fight. Okay. So the players are converging on the monument now. I see Ferdinovic taking a relic. But Akker means business. No, he doesn't. Okay. Oh, he wants to take the relic, maybe. No? He wants to take the monument. Okay. Yeah, Akker doing really well, actually. But Peter Host is actually doing. Is definitely leading the score. The Akker has the strongest economy still. Okay, let's have a look. Ferdinovic has 39 villagers, the weakest economy. Akker has 53 already. So, yeah, very strong play from Herr Akker, and then Peter Host on his tails. So what is Peter Host doing? Just building more defenses. Yeah, he's gonna close off this gap as well. And then probably take the relic. Yeah, that's probably okay. Here we see some knights ready to take the monument again. Or yeah, back from Herr Akker. Akker removed his units. Don't know where they went. Oh, they went there to the ice. Not sure why they went there. Okay. Where is this monk going? Is there a relic he's trying to get? I'm not sure. Anyway.
With a strong force already in the middle.
So yeah, Peter Host still has claimed the monument back from Herr Akker. Akker standing by with archers not doing anything. Crossbowmen. All the players are up into Castle Age now. And I guess that we'll see just Imperial Age play from all the players. Actually, there is not that lit. I'm not sure what I think about the gold excess. There is some gold, but yeah, everyone should have about 2 piles of gold. What about Peter Host? Does he have? Yeah, he does. Food, please. Yeah. So yeah, we can see some interesting high quality. Oh, here we have a monk coming from Herr Akker. I backed up with the archers. Okay, yeah, he wants the monument back. Aker still leading in the score. 2 monks and archers. That should... Okay, but he's... I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? He's letting the monks be being sniped? That was not very good. Okay, well, he took care of it. The monks survived. And he's claiming the monument. Okay. Trickle, trickle. Meanwhile, what is Food Police doing? Nothing. Zero action. Who is this? Peterhouse running out of wood. Okay, fine. What is this? Houses expanding a little bit towards Aker. I don't know if that's for any reason. Maybe he just wants a bit more land. Verdinovic now advancing with 2 samurai, special Japanese units, 10 attack. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, another monk. Oh, I wonder where the other monk went. Anyway, Aker definitely amassing quite an army at the monument now, although I don't know why he just doesn't task the military to stand on the monument. It's always kind of a few hundred meters away from the monument. That is interesting. I wonder what his tactic there is. Maybe just a guarded point or something. I don't know. Maybe he wants to scope the size of the army before he decides to engage, rather than keeping his army underneath. Because of course the monument's visible to everyone. Okay, so that might be his tactic. Stay out of range, decide what to do when the enemy comes. And that's fine because there's still 220 years on the monument. Let's see what Food Police is doing here. Some monks, some pikemen. Okay. So Food Police is going for monks and pikemen. Also anti-knight units, but they will melt against Aker's crossbowmen. But he is bringing siege. Mangonel, Scorpion. What is Freddy doing? He's been building. Well, he only does he have 2 samurai, 1 monk. What is this archer doing from Peterhouse? He has an archer still. There we go. Crossbowman now. 1 single crossbowman. Is it going to claim the monument back? Yes, it is. Let's see what the reaction is from Herr Aker. Yeah, now Herr Aker sees 1 pesky crossbowman. I will claim it back. So now we have Herr Aker in Imperial Age as well. Very strong play from Herr Aker here. But now Food Police decides to go to the monument too. He's like, okay, enough of this. I'm claiming the monument. But oh, a juicy mangonel shot right in the face of Herr Aker's crossbow army. Oh, and a scorpion as well. Oh, disaster! How many? 6 crossbowmen in 1 shot. That is devastating to Aker. But I think, ooh, look at this. Yeah, I think Aker will be able to snipe down the monks. Oh, juicy snipes. Those monks are not cheap, so overall good engagement for Aker, I think, even though he lost quite a lot of crossbowmen against that archer. So maybe he needs to think about adding a bit of cavalry so he can snipe down the siege. So yeah, he claimed the monument back, and now he's again out of view. So lingering around to see what the other players are going to do at the monument. Food Police deciding to build a defensive castle. I guess to defend his golds, because the gold is quite important. Of course, also the most forward position. You can actually build a castle here in this game. closest to the monument, because he cannot build on the ice. So actually that changes the game dynamic a little bit, because the last game we saw castles and bombard cannons built next to the monument, but that's not possible in this game. It's all about military action here. So I'm guessing that Food Police just wants to use the castle as a production unit and keep it close to the monument so he can spam out his units. Meanwhile, what is Peter Host doing? Amassing some crossbowmen as well. Crossbowmen have 2 attack and 2 armor upgrades. What is this defensive castle here next to the farms? Is that really necessary? What is he expecting? Some raids or something? I don't know. But yeah, 2 castles inside of the base and monastery. Okay. Meanwhile, Akker just keeps on amassing army. He has the strongest economy still. How many town centers? 1, 2, 3. Building his 4th town center now. What about food, please? 1, 2, 3. Okay. For Dinovich, 1, 2, 3. Building a castle, also a defensive castle here. 2 forward castles though already, so that's quite nice. He can spam out some units from there, some samurai. But at the moment he doesn't have any samurai, just 2. Yeah, and meanwhile Akker just keeps on adding army. Keeps growing it, and he has the strongest economy already. I don't know. It would be quite beautiful to see how Akker take this game. That would be quite cool. Yeah, the underdogs taking the round. That would be quite an achievement. Okay. Meanwhile, Arambai. Yeah, it's not. They're pretty good actually. I think they're pretty good. But Food Police only has 1. Just starting to produce now. All the players are in Imperial Age. In this case, I don't think traps are that important. They're not really part of the action in the monuments, unless we want to raid them. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure if I like this composition yet. Again, I think this army is very susceptible to siege units here. Yeah, we saw what happened to the siege units before. Look at this spamming wise, halberdiers and crossbowmen. I think it's quite good, but again, like siege units can just melt through those if he isn't careful. Okay, he has 2 scorps. That's nice too against Food Police's composition. I wonder what the rams are for. I guess it's to... No, what are the rams doing? The only thing I can think of is to provide cover to Food Police's units as they come close to Akker's crossbowmen. But yeah, so far nothing happening. Meanwhile, the time has gone below 100 years now. So this would be the time that the players should think about moving to the middle. But where is the army? I don't see any army. Okay, yeah, a few halberdiers, some samurai. So Fredinovic finally starting to produce some army. What about Food Police? Nothing. What does he have? 0 army. Where? What the hell? Where are his units? Are the players not... Do the players not know that the time is counting down? Meanwhile, Peter Host has some arbalesters. That's very strong. Genuine crossbowmen. I quite like those units. Bombard cannon. Yeah, that's quite strong. Okay, well, but he needs to move in soon. Still 74 years. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I think if the players moved, again, yeah, what is the trap for? You don't need a trap in this game. There are no buildings next to the monument. What is he doing? He's attacking Fredinovic. That is ridiculous. 65 years and nothing is happening in this game except Herr Acker accumulating more and more army. He's now at pop limit, so yeah, he's got loads of units in the queue. All his production units are right next to the ice, exactly as he should do it. Yeah, what the hell are these rams for? What is Foodbeast doing with these rams? Okay, yes. Some bombard cannons. Nothing. Okay, he's making some elephants now. Finally doing something. But yeah, 52 years, still players just giving too much time to Herr Acker here. This is ridiculous. What a ridiculous game. What? Peter Host is attacking Fredinovic. Doing nothing in the center. Players just fighting amongst each other. I guess Peter Host and Freddy are really the two contestants for the cup, so I guess. Yeah, I guess that's why they're fighting. Foodbeast meanwhile thinks, okay, let's see, we need to oust Herr Acker here. But no, he cannot do it on his own. Why did he move his bombard cannons without any backup units? That was a bit ridiculous. Okay, now the bombard cannon can do a bit of action. But yeah, look at this. I think Foodbeast's army is going to be completely overwhelmed. He's adding some long swordsmen, but this is pitiful. Meanwhile, the monks also in action. Oh, look at the halberdiers just melting those elephants. Yeah, completely. I mean, what is Foodbeast doing in this game? He is not producing any units until the end. And meanwhile, Peter Host and Freddy just infighting. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Okay, and so 23 years now. Foodbeast trying to fight this, but yeah, he was too late in producing units, so Herr Acker is overpowering him, and he cannot do this on his own. So yeah, unless Peter Host and okay, so Peter Host is moving now. So what is Freddy doing? Why does he have so many rams? Yeah, okay. Well, he needs to push now then. It's 12 years on the clock. Some units moving to the center. The Arbalesters are quite strong. But the elite Rattan archers, completely upgraded. They can fight this game. Yeah. So a few units from Peter Host, a few units from Foodbeast is not going to cut it. And 5 years now, they really need to go all in. Yeah, so what is this? Empty rams doing absolutely nothing. Okay, they're going for the center, but they're going to be shut down. And that's it. Acker won this game simply because Peter Host and Fredinovic didn't want the points to go to either of those players because they are in the run for the win. And Foodbeast just did nothing in this game. Absolutely nothing happened with Foodbeast. So yeah, just yeah, a beautiful win from Herr Acker now, taking another 2 points, and yeah, he's now at 5 points. So that is quite amazing, I think. So yeah, let's have a look at the stats. Herr Acker, all the best scores. Overall, very strong gameplay from him actually in this game. Very strong. Yeah. What can I say? Well-deserved points for Herr Acker. Okay, let's go to the next game.